Alright, welcome back. So in this video I'm going to go ahead and cover the Veto TP4B. I've been running this here for about 5 months here now, and as you can see it's been pretty well used. I use it every day, obviously. It's my everyday carry bag, well, one of my everyday carry bags. I also use the MB3B as well for my main electrical diagnostic tools and things like that. So far I'm loving it thus far. Just going to quickly run through and show you some of the main tools I use and some of the upgrades that I've added from the TP3 standard. Let's go ahead and start here from this side. So first and foremost, I've got my Hvacs. These are going to be the 8603 180s, and I'm pretty sure these are going to be the 7-inch. I like these so far. I'm not going to lie about it. So far these have really been, they've lived up to the namesake. But yeah, you know about Hvacs if you are watching this video, I'm sure. Pretty much a must-have in HVAC. Then we've got their brothers. These are going to be the Hvac Cobras here. Like I said, you know about these. These are definitely a must-have. I love these. I mean, the grip on these things, I use these a lot for working on gas, black pipe, doing gas lines and things like that. So they got the wide grip along with just a bite. I mean, you can pretty much replace, if you had 2 of these, you can replace using pipe wrenches for most situations when dealing with gas lines. So I love these. So now we've got my super screwdriver, Klein. It's going to be the, I've got the flip socket here at the base, and this is going to be your I forgot how many in one, but I swapped out for the Milwaukee bits just because I like the way they fit a little bit better. So if you see, I've got a flathead. I like this wide flathead but it kind of, to me, just, I like the skinnier neck. Just fits a little bit better. Pretty sweet screwdriver, I'm not gonna lie about it. This is just going to be like my flathead pry bar kind of screwdriver, beater screwdriver. It's good to have one of these on you. As you can see, it's just a regular old craftsman screwdriver. So over here, got our inspection mirror, standard. Nothing too special about that. This is going to be a magnet, extendable. So you can just, you know, flexible bit holder for tight places, tight spots. And I keep some of these zip ties, smaller ones in here. Alright, so that's going to be the back 4 pockets. So in case you didn't know, the TP4 stands for 4, I guess, main pockets. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the B is because it's got the hard plastic base there. And I got this free. This is the blackout version. I got this free with my MB3B. And like I said, I'm loving the MB3B. I'm going to do a video on that one as well, coming soon. So let's go to the next tier. Only thing I'm keeping that, I guess, this here. This is kind of like a big pocket. I keep that. I don't keep it in these. I just keep it in between the 4 and this. It's going to be my Southwire side cutters. Love these things. They're just so smooth. Yeah, so for the newer techs, these are just I like to use these for cutting, you know, flush against surfaces, or I mean, I even use them to cut wire ties, you know, around flex if they're panduit straps, and they just you know, they cut it a lot quicker. So now we've got my Journeymans by Klein. These are going to be like, what, 4-in-1s? So we got needle nose, strippers, screw cutters, crimpers, and then you've got this here, I guess, some sort of extraction piece. I don't know what that's for, but I know one thing: if you get pinched by those, get your finger pinched by that while you're working, you're gonna know about it. But I love these. I've been using these. I've been working these for at least 3 or 4 years. They're really nice. Then these here, Cobalt. This is going to be the automatic pliers wrenches by Cobalt. These right here, I'm not going to lie about it. Sorry, Knipex. I love the Knipex. But these here, I'm going to, 9 times out of 10, I'm going for these. And as you can see, it's obvious, hopefully, why. How much more convenient, you know, that automatic feature is compared to, you know, having to adjust it manually. So, I mean, honestly, most of the times, you know, for HVAC, you're only going to be using this, even these here, you know, for basically pulling off Schrader caps, loosening TXV type things. So obviously you don't need to be super precise, right? As far as just not marring up. I mean, you don't want to mar up stuff. That's what these are for. But I mean, these do the job just as well. Not to mention, you know, when you come across those really tight plastic caps, even because these have little teeth on them, these work really well as well, and you can't just get them off with your fingers. So once again, these are cheap. I think I got this. This came with like a big 10-inch pliers wrench as well. I think the whole kit was like maybe $15 or something like that. It's insane. And like I said, I've been using these for the last 1.5 years, and they're still running strong. No issues at all. So yeah, these are going to be my go-to. This is probably one of the most used tools in my bag. So all you newer techs out there looking for a pretty good universal tool, Cobalt pliers wrench, simple, Lowe's. That way you don't have to break the bank on some of these here. And like I said, you'll get these too after a while, just because these will do things that the Cobalts won't, but these are good to start with. Okay, so now we've got just a little backup screwdriver / Schrader core remover. You know, this has got the, you just get these free, so it's not even worth talking about. Hawkins. Yeah, I like to keep just a small PVC pipe cutter. I like to just have these types of things on me when I'm saying I need to work on a drain line or something simple like that. So okay, so now we've got our standard 90 DeWalt. It's just an, and I've got my little Milwaukee Impact Phillips #2 in there. Okay, that'll get you out of a jam. Here we've got a couple bit extenders. This is the Klein flip socket version. Okay, part number 32767. Pretty sweet little piece here. And then this is just a Klein standard extender. Okay, now to one of my second favorite tools. This here is going to be my service wrench replacement, and I use this for all sorts of things, man. This has got to be one of the most versatile tools in the game. Matter of fact, I think Home Depot, as we speak, what's today, the November the 6th or something like that, 2022. Today, check Home Depot out. They've got this with, I think, I'll have to put the picture up, but they've got this in the stubby and something else for like $30 or something. It's a really good deal. Either way, so yeah, super versatile tool. As you can see, if you need to get into tight places, you got the 5/16 and 1/4 inch with a magnet in there. So that right there is beautiful. You know, you can pretty much loosen it up just to, and then you can use this to turn it. Use your thumb to turn it in any direction. Switch directions like such. Whatever, tighten it back. Same with this side. But that's not it. You also have, what I did was I got this here. This is a modified, well, it's not a modified bit holder. I just got this bit holder out of my 6-in-1 Milwaukee, I think it was an 11-in-1 Milwaukee screwdriver, and I just threw some of the more common used, that's 3/16, so that'll get your, you know, tighten up your liquid line service valve. And then you've got over here 3/32, which is going to be for gas valves. This will also do, you know, your damper motor damper motor set screws. Then on the outside, you've also got the 5/16, which is going to be for your suction line service valve to shut that off. So essentially, it acts as a service wrench. So now I can interface this here like such, and there you go. Now you can use that as just a standard refrigeration service wrench. So I keep this on a magnet just because, so they stay together. Super sweet tool, man. I love this thing. I use it every day, at least in the fall, for doing my gas service, checking gas pressures. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Definitely pick one of these up and do this mod if you can. Alright, so now we've got next tier down. I just keep this here T5 600 fluke meter, just for if I don't feel like going and grabbing my bigger bag if I don't have it on me. I've got just general, this doesn't do capacitance or anything, but I can do my volts, amps, and the amp clamp is so much quicker. Like sometimes if I'm just doing checking heat strips for my heat pump maintenance, I'll just quickly grab this and boom, throw that up in there, and because this has got the fork clamp reader, so it's really sweet. And like I said, I paid like 10 bucks for it at a pawn shop, so I figure I got to put it to use. Alright, so now we've got our top test. You know the deal for this. Top test PT 199, super sweet combustion gas leak detector. I love it so far, man. It's just the best thing about it is how compact it is, and it's just as precise as any other leak detector I've used. So got your high and low sensitivity, a 30-second charge up time. It's nice, man. Shout out to Top Test, they sent this to me, so appreciate that, guys. Here we just have a couple screws. We got our zip screws, we've got self-tapping, both 1/4 inch and 5/16. And then I keep some just screws for units, Goodman, Train, so I like to keep those on me. And then this is going to be some, as you can see, you got fuses, you got some orange, gray, and blue wire nuts, and I also have some terminations. Okay, work up here. This I just purchased. I think I got this from Home Depot. This is on a sale, which I'm loving it so far, man. My other one, the tip broke off because it was too big to put in like this. So I had to put it in upside down like that. And, over time, things happen. So that metal was exposed. So it was becoming, hazardous to use that. But I like this one even better. I'm glad it happened because it's much more sensitive. It's got the 12 to 1000 and 71,000 sensitivity. So this will actually pick up at a little bit further distance, and it's going to be more sensitive for doing 24-volt testing, non-contact testing. It's really nice. The flashlight's even brighter too. So tested it yesterday. So pretty sweet. This was on sale at Home Depot. That's going to be our part number there. So then we've got Klein multi-screwdriver. I like the screwdriver. It's cool and all, but the only thing I don't like about it is this here Schrader valve core remover. It doesn't hold them in like all the other cheaper ones I've used. Like the cores, they just fall out when you unscrew it. I don't know. I've tried squeezing this together, but this metal is pretty solid. So I'll have to figure something out. But either way, it's a good thermostat screwdriver. It's got your Phillips flathead. So I just kind of keep it like that and store it in there. Alright, now we keep I keep this for cleaning out inducer ports for the pressure switch, the vacuum port there. Let's keep that size. That size isn't going to work for all. I think that's like a 10 gauge there, but keep a 14 as well. I keep my Marksall Milwaukee and just a regular pen here. And last but not least, in the pockets, this baby right here. Oops, looks like it's been activated. Whatever. I like this. I love this tool, man. I don't know why. It's just, well, I do know why. Boom. You got your infrared. Like, check this out. So, yeah, 78. Plus, you've got it. K-type probe. 80.6, but that's a little bit warmer just due to the fact that my hand was touching it. Swing it like that, kind of like a sling cyclometer, and you're going to see it's precise. Look at that. 78.4. Let's see. Get it to stabilize. I know I'm doing a demonstration in the middle of this tool bag. I just like the fact that it's pretty precise, man. A lot of times I'm confident enough in this infrared to, like, you know, that's 77.5. I'm confident enough in it to, as long as you're in the shade, I'll scan like some brick or some matte material in the shade, like that. And 81. There we go. So like, boom, 79. It's only like 1 or 2 degrees difference, but yeah, I'll scan some matte material as long as it's in the shade, and that'll be pretty much my ambient temperature. I can get it pretty rapidly, but not necessary, because all I do, boom, put that on the side of the condenser, and that'll give us a pretty good reading. So really sweet tool. Use this very often. Oh yeah, also I put a big beefy magnet on the back as well, so that way to stick to condensers. So, oh yeah, now our front pocket. Standard jumper cables, gotta have those. Copper cutters. All right, it's getting a little bit back heavy. Let's go ahead and empty out the back as well. I keep a digital tape measure on me as well. That's gonna be the Bosch. This is the Bluetooth one. So I use this as a digital tape measure and a digital level. So it's a multi-purpose tool. I like it. It's pretty cool so far. It's for when you want to get quick dimensions of rooms and stuff, just to check get a general idea of your load, a general load calculation for the room, in case you're trying to add a supply or, you know, do a little duct modification, and also a level, you know, just simple level activities. I got this here railer kit. I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not a fan of the bits. Bits are absolute garbage. They don't fit, at least from my experience, they just didn't fit proper. So yeah, as you can see, I went ahead and swapped out the bits that came in the holder, and I'm just I added some from another set, because the holder is really sweet actually. Alright, so next we've got, don't really need to take in any of these bits, they're just spare bits. I got a drill bit here. I think that's going to be a 5/16 drill bit. That's in case I want to, just a nice backup, because I usually use my step bit for doing penetrations, checking stack pressures and combustion analysis. Got a small tape measure here. This is a backup. And that's really it for that. Like I said, I got some Milwaukee bits over here. Nice bit holder. And then here in this back pocket, I keep, that's going to be tape squeegee and some lengths of mastic tape. No point in taking that out. Then I've got some here. I've got some emery cloth. Oh yeah, and I also forgot just a couple oddball size sockets I keep down in the deep dish tray here. Stuff you might come across in like commercials, commercial stuff, metric stuff. But other than that, I added the strap here, shoulder strap, because like I say, I threw my back out trying to carry that stupid MB, the TP3 on my hip, on my belt loop. So I'm done with that. So I'm definitely only using shoulder straps and backpacks. Bags are pretty heavy. I'm not gonna lie about it. It's just part of the game, part of the job. So, yeesh. Ooh, almost dropped my camera there. Oh yeah, got our electrical tape, standard, and then just that's gonna be for cleaning out your condensate traps. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it, man. It's just a quick little loadout video. I love these types of videos. I like watching these kind of videos myself. It's kind of relaxing to me, so I like to create them as well when I get the chance, get the time. But yeah, I've got the MB3 MB3B on the way as well. Do a video on that. A couple other service videos. Sorry I haven't been as consistent. Just been a lot of transitions going on. So yeah, just let me know what you think. Let me know what you feel about the TP4B, and if you got any other questions, put them in the comments, man. Other than that, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.